50,000 all-ticket crowd for the meeting of the two best-supported clubs in the Football League. Because when Liverpool and Manchester United meet, they produce not just a football match, but also an occasion. Anfield absolutely packed, with the Manchester United supporters over in that far corner of the ground, segregated from the Liverpool fans and limited, in standing room anyway, to 2,500. And what an occasion on which to make his debut for Gordon McQueen, playing his first game for Manchester United since his £500,000 transfer from Leeds. But McQueen's in good company because Joe Jordan, who made that same journey from Leeds just before him, he cost £350,000. And two expensive Scots as well on the Liverpool side. There's Graham Souness, played so well for Scotland against Bulgaria in midweek. He came, of course, from Middlesbrough for over £350,000. And Ken Dalglish, who cost £440,000 from Celtic before the start of the season. Bob Paisley able to pick from a full-strength squad for almost the first time this season. He's picked his team very much with Wednesday's match in Lisbon in mind, so Callaghan plays in the reserves and Jimmy Case is the substitute. Manchester United side without the injured Martin Buchan, so Stuart Houston wears the number 6 shirt. He's also the captain, and of course he'll be partnering McQueen at the heart of the defence. Both the Greenough brothers are playing in the reserves. Referee is Keith Stiles from Barnsley. And it's Liverpool who start this meeting of the millionaires, defending the Kop end in the first half. And everywhere you look on this field, there's an international player, because 14 of the 22 have been playing international football at either full or B level earlier this week. Dalglish for Liverpool. Terry McDermott. Reverse of the cup final this, because it's Manchester United who are wearing the white shirts today. Liverpool playing in their familiar red. And there's one for Jordan to chase, and it was Smith who challenged. The referee, I think, has blown. Jordan's pace in those breakaways, one of his great strengths. And Tommy Smith was stretching there to stop him. So Ray Clements, who had to face that unfortunate free kick in West Germany, from which the winning goal was scored on Wednesday, now has to make sure that the Liverpool wall is correctly lined up. Taken by Macari and away by Kennedy. Fairclough's touch. Highway. He collided with his own player, Dalglish, but my word, beautifully past Jimmy Nicholl. In the middle, 3 Liverpool players waiting. And it was Alveston who got back. Exciting run by Steve Highway. Phil Thompson is the Liverpool player on the goal line. Ten players back then for Manchester United. Dalglish, nice turn, Fairclough! Marvellous try first time by Fairclough, and good first-time football by the European champions. Dalglish it was who came, as he so often does, for the short ball, turned it in, and Fairclough only just too high there. There's some pushing. McIlroy was the man who was fouled. Pearson for the short one. Gordon Hill. Pearson is the man who's gone down. Play goes on. Dalglish for Liverpool. Neil. Souness. Kennedy. Another good try. The left foot looks in fine fettle today. Jordan appeals and gets the free kick against Phil Thompson. And that's really an interesting contest up there, with Jordan and Pearson battling against Phil Thompson and Tommy Smith. Houston made room for Jordan coming in behind him. This is Jordan. He turned beautifully. That was Macari. Pearson. He turned beautifully out on the left there and swung that cross in deep. Macari the first touch, Pearson the second. Good header by McQueen again, but Kennedy gets it back. Here's Fairclough. And Jordan saw that, and they're onside, says the linesman. This is Pearson against Clements. That's a corner and a very good save. Clements got the angle right, and Pearson, who was clean through on his England colleague, tried to place the ball to the goalkeeper's left, and that left arm of Ray Clements prevents a goal. Manchester United's first corner, and McQueen is up with Jordan, waiting to come in from behind the far post. Dalglish. Beautiful pass. Steve Highway. Phil Thompson's in the area now for Liverpool. McDermott just behind. Back by Smith. He's onside, Kennedy, if he can control it. Hughes. Highway. And again the offside trap fails. Dalglish this time. Away by McQueen as far as Kennedy. Souness! So near to Souness's first goal for Liverpool. And his reaction said everything, because Roach was beaten, and that sizzling shot could so easily have gone in. Pearson chesting it down for Hill. Came off Phil Thompson. Just caught his heel, I think. Highway to Fairclough. Oh, Kennedy found a good position there, and Houston was the man in the way. Corner is played back to Hughes. Oh, he cracked that. Thompson's in there. It's going to come to Thompson again. McDermott now. And Orviston away. Oh. Manchester United slightly fortunate, but nobody could get in quickly enough to finish it. Good shot from Emlyn Hughes initially. Hughes! Little scuffle as Hughes lay on the ground there with Joe Jordan. And Clements, meantime, right out. And Emlyn is making his way back from that header on goal, and he's complaining about a tear. His shirt, I think, or his shorts have been torn. It's his shorts. And I think that might have been Joe Jordan responsible for that. Ronnie Moran's got a spare pair of shorts for Emlyn Hughes. Crowd quite enjoying that moment. Nice play by Neil. Here's Dalglish. Oh, he got it back there too, by courtesy of United. Here's McDermott. Lovely ball for Souness. He's onside. Pulled right back to Kennedy. And off the line. Steve Coppell. Highway. And still it won't go. Fairclough. Oh, hit the post. That was Fairclough. But two moments there. First of all, Kennedy's shot. It was Steve Coppell on the line that got the ball away with Roach beaten. And then Fairclough, when the ball came back, struck the post for Liverpool. Oh, Roach did well at the near post, and the Highway has gone down. Thompson, Souness. And still he's onside. McDermott this time. Souness! Brilliant goal! His first for Liverpool. Oh, what a great shot that was. Terry McDermott on the right wing beat the offside trap. He pulled the ball across the face of the goal, and on the volley, Souness puts Liverpool in front. And now it's Pearson, and there goes Hill. Jordan, Pearson and Macari coming up in support. Pearson's header, Macari got in, McIlroy deflected off Hill. Fairclough. Phil Neal back to Fairclough. The pace of the game these last 10 minutes quite bewildering. McDermott. Fairclough's cross. Manchester United wingers not seeing enough of the ball to get behind the Liverpool defence in the first half. Here's Koppel, and he was fouled by Hughes. Jordan got up. Hill! Deflection, takes the ball out for a corner. Just coming up to half-time. McQueen getting up, but on the break again, Manchester United could be stretched. This is Highway. Just Fairclough in the centre, he might have to go alone. And a corner at one end became a corner at the other, but the half-time whistle had already gone. And Graham Souness goes off having scored his first goal for Liverpool, and what a cracker it was. And it gives Liverpool a half-time lead and a half-time ovation from the fans, because in that 45 minutes, play hardly stopped. So Manchester United starting the second half, playing now from right to left, a goal down. Still hopeful of getting into Europe via the league, although it might be an outside chance now for Manchester United. They were 11th point a game before today. Here's Fairclough. With these new signings, Dave Sexton really assembling a side for an assault on the League Championship next season now. Here's Hughes. Offside, given against Dalglish. McIlroy with the throw. Hill collides with the referee. Number 11, Hill. And then driving it into Kennedy. McQueen sold himself completely. Kennedy slipped him, and now Liverpool have got a man over, and this could be interesting. Dalglish on the ball, Fairclough to his left, and then Highway outside him if he needs him, which he does now. Driven by Highway, McDermott, Kennedy, 2-0. Highway who recrossed it. It came to McDermott. It ran on for Kennedy. Roach got his hand to that, but Liverpool enforced their grip just 4 minutes after half-time. Good ball by Hill to Pearson. Offside against Orbiston. Lou Macari looking for Joe Jordan. Neil is the defender. Little gesture there to the crowd, or slightly directed at Jordan, maybe. Dalglish through the legs. Highway has returned it to McDermott. Slight impetus loss, maybe. He had to go very wide. Still a chance. Impudent skills there in the Liverpool attack. Max Thompson coming into Jordan, who's been given a pretty rough ride by Liverpool, who've really met him on his own terms. Nicol looking for Pearson. Hopple. Came all the way through to Houston, let it go to Macari. It's come to McIlroy with a chance, and that's 2-1. The scorer is Sammy McIlroy. 2 or 3 players having a bite at that as it came over. Houston was in there, so was Macari, but it was set up in the end for McIlroy, who put that away nicely. And so McIlroy, who scored in the first meeting between the two teams at Old Trafford back in October, is on the score sheet again, and Manchester United are back in the match. With an hour gone, 2-1. So some noise now from the Manchester United corner of the ground. Alveston, Dave Sexton watching intently. Jordan bustling and barging, and in the end he's penalised. Still hasn't got on the score sheet for Manchester United. That's the face that a few of the Continentals and South Americans have got to get used to this summer. Thompson. Hughes. Hopple trying to check him. Souness. Oof. It was measured, in fact, for Fairclough, but well intercepted, and now it's Manchester United with a player spare. Jordan. Good run. Hill. In the way, Thompson. Penetrating run there by Joe Jordan. And Liverpool are going to make a substitution. Jimmy Case getting ready. David Fairclough is coming off. And Case going on, but Bob Paisley, in the way he picked his team, and perhaps in the way he's made that change as well, is constantly bearing in mind this important match in Lisbon next week. What a lovely ball that was. That was Dalglish finding Highway. McDermott's made a splendid run down this side and took a defender with him. Case was the man on the left who Highway was trying to find. And now it's McQueen trying his luck in attack, and my word, that would have been interesting if he'd been allowed to go. But the referee has not applied the advantage there and has brought the play back for a free kick to Manchester United. But I remember at Leeds, Gordon McQueen used to love picking the ball up in the centre circle and just having a run himself. That was what was in his mind there until the whistle halted him. That was Jordan up on the far side. Souness. Phil Thompson. Now Case is down the left. Behind the defence, offside. Interesting sometimes how the introduction of a substitute can change the pattern of the play. Dalglish has played really well. Here's Souness taking his pass. Highway, McDermott. Case. Lovely turn against Houston. Played inside. Oh, and Dalglish couldn't quite make it. Souness. Oh, off the line. What a save. The man on the line did brilliantly. Houston. Well, Souness cracked it. It looked a certainty. And Houston on the line prevented Liverpool's third goal. That's awkward as well, until Koppel got it away. Offside. Well, that's 2 goal line clearances now in this match behind Paddy Roach. One from Steve Koppel in the first half, and then from Stuart Houston, the captain. Stuart Pearson, who was fouled. Thompson has played a solid game at the back for Liverpool. He's been particularly impressive in the air, Phil Thompson, really countering the threat of Jordan and Pearson. Oh, Souness somehow saw Dalglish there. Oh, and Highway wanted it inside the back, but here he is anyway. Still Highway. Oh, it's got in, yes! Jimmy Case was there. Little gesture from Jimmy Case, who I think got the touch. Highway pulled it back, and Case, who came on as substitute, went in at the near post. And that now is 3-1 to Liverpool. And it seems that the points are safe.